Welcome to week 8 of the This Week in Film podcast, the most important podcast there is about movies. I'm your host, Nick Panotto, joined by Charlie Chester, and maybe for the last time, Tony LeBoy.
There's not going to be a last time. I'll be back.
All right, let's just dive right into it again. Tony, what'd you see this week?
French Connection this week with Gene Hackman. I saw French Connection with Gene Hackman this week.
Now, I'm going to bust your ass for those 3 bags, and I'm going to nail you for picking your feet in Poughkeepsie.
And
that's a
I
good
gotta
one.
say, it was the first time I've ever seen it. So,
Oh, you've never seen it?
I've never seen it, and here's how I got to see it, how it came up. I listened to a podcast, WTF with Mark Maron, great podcast, and he interviewed William Friedkin, the director of French Connection. Very interesting man, so I decided to check out a bunch of Friedkin films. I watched The Exorcist, which was great. And then, obviously, I've seen that a bunch of times. But French Connection had somehow escaped me, so I watched that. The most interesting part to me, and what I really focused on, was just basically how many risks that Friedkin took, specifically in making a movie. I know one of the best car chases I've ever seen. Watching it, in the interview, he revealed that he didn't have any clearance. He didn't close any roads. That was a live.
Oh yeah.
That was a live city.
What?
He did not close any roads. He had Gene Hackman going 90 miles per hour down city streets. Yeah, no road closures, no safety for anything like. And that was the one thing that he said he regrets now. He would never do again is risk his life and somebody else's. To make a movie.
Right.
But
Wow.
my God, some
No,
of
I
the
had no
greatest,
idea.
some of the greatest, most wildest shots, like specifically when they have that car, the tracking shot with the car underneath the train as he's chasing, as he's going after the train and the car. Just one of the greatest shots in cinema history. It was fantastic.
It's fun to know that and watch it again now. Just
Yeah.
that scene,
Yeah.
you'll notice people in the street,
Yeah.
like all their faces are just whipping towards
Oh,
the cars.
God.
And like this one, I think I remember correctly, one guy like dives, like kind of like is like, you know, because of how those train trestles come down to like metal pillars,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And they get so close to those things when they're driving.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yes. Definitely worth a rewatch just with that in mind. Great movie.
Nick.
So this week, I watched the movie True Romance.
Great flick.
The one thing that I want to bring up at the very beginning is it was produced by James G. Robinson, who produced last week's cult classic, Stay Tuned.
Oh, really?
And I don't know
How's
if you
that?
caught this. In a lot of scenes, somebody's watching a movie on TV. Well, what I noticed is the scene where the dude at the beginning of Stay Tuned gets sucked into the antenna and that old lady like screams. And I went,
Brad Pitt is watching that.
Here's the thing about the movie. I wrote this down. I said, this is a very good movie, but I don't get it.
What do you mean?
I don't understand this movie. I think part of the problem is that Christian Slater is way too cool to be the main character in this movie.
Nah, I mean, he is rockabilly. Mean, surly, nasty, rude.
He's too cool to be down and out like
Yeah,
that.
like-
Well, he's straight comic book nerd.
You want to see what Spider-Man #1 looks like?
He's
But-
like
but-
classic
but he
comic book.
doesn't
But
sell-
Christian
he doesn't sell
Slater,
that. Yeah.
like the character is supposed to be that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like, and they got Christian Slater, and they're like, sweet, we got Slater, who was huge at the time.
Yeah.
Whereas what you needed was basically Forrest Gump.
I can't face it, I'm sorry, but this is...
Because Patricia Arquette is off the wall.
I'm trying to come clean, okay? I've been a call girl for exactly 4 days, and you're my 3rd customer.
Yeah.
Slater interact like Slater does a good job in this movie, but
Yeah.
but he's not the right person for it.
I can agree with that.
Gary Oldman was fantastic in that role.
Dude,
as
he's a
like
chameleon.
You just been clacking me. I know I'm pretty.
He's killer.
One of the greatest
One
roles
of-
he's ever done.
A question that I had is, why does this movie, the first half, take place in Detroit?
It's more of like the down and out, like it like just the setting.
I just feel like the movie was supposed to take place in the South because the girl is from Florida.
I'm not what they call in Florida white trash.
And Christian Slater talks with a Southern accent. He calls his dad Daddy.
Daddy. Thanks a lot, Daddy.
Yeah.
But there's like this strange
Yeah.
Disconnect.
Yeah, I mean, that goes for that whole Bonnie and Clyde thing.
Dennis Hopper
One of my all-time favorite scenes.
and Christopher Walken.
I give up. Who are you?
The Antichrist. You got me in a vendetta kind of mood.
Their dialogue there is just
They're back and
pure
forth in the
Tarantino.
trailer.
Yes.
You can always take comfort in the fact you never had a choice.
It's amazing, but without a good director behind the helm of that scene and amazing actor.
Your part, eggplant.
Hey. You're a cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing how easily something like that could have gotten lost.
Christopher Walken should have a monologue in every Tarantino movie. I don't know why he doesn't.
Yeah.
And young James Gandolfini.
Hi.
Hi.
When he puts it through the glass table
Yeah.
Yeah.
as a kid, I
You're
was
just
like, oh,
brutal and doesn't give an F about it.
Ooh, that hurts, don't it? Get on your feet, sweetie. You ain't hurt that bad.
Like he just throws her around that room, not caring.
And that
It's
scene
great.
with that
is,
soft voice.
Do me a favor. Turn around for me.
Okay.
No, go the other way.
Okay.
As he's doing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But True Romance, check it out.
Yeah.
Charlie, closing it out this week, what did you see?
Headed by Bill Cosby.
Exactly.
Very popular these days.
Yep.
Great for me.
Very topical. He produced it, wrote it. He didn't direct it. A little movie called Leonard Part 6.
I'm very excited.
What is this movie about?
Basic idea. Bill Cosby is a secret agent who's retired, and the government is desperately trying to get him back because people have been getting killed by animals.
A group of highly trained house cats assaulted on State Road 306 by 18 squirrels. Unknown number of apparently furious gophers.
There's these bunnies that killed another agent. They keep dying by the hands of, like, these animals. They're trying to get Leonard to come back on the task force. They send out one of their best agents to go kill him.
I send Monroe to get him.
And
Who's
you
a
come
good
to
guy?
find who's a good guy. You come to find that their thought process was if he survives, then he's the right man for the job.
But isn't he already retired
Yeah,
from the
he
same
doesn't want
agency?
anything to do with it. So they find Leonard. He's in this like posh restaurant. He's a chef now.
Mm-hmm.
He owns the place. It's super successful.
Does he serve Jell-O?
So he comes in, and here's the crazy thing. They go in and they have a gun battle in the kitchen. But the universe is strange in this movie because they're fighting, gunshots are being shot off, and no one around them notices. The chef, there's bullets whizzing past, and no one's paying attention to it. They just keep cooking like nothing's going on. It's strange, to say the least.
Tell me this is a stone cold drama. There's not a
I
joke in
wish
here,
it
is
was.
there?
I wish it was. It's just a bad comedy. One of the
Funny.
first scenes is him literally dragging in the dead body of this agent into their boardroom. It's just like I
Why
told
is
you
it-
I'm retired. You know, it's just ridiculous.
Why is it part 6?
Whose 5 previous adventures would, I'm sure, have enthralled you, had they not been confiscated in the interests of world security.
One of the other
Wait.
crazy things about this is that the movie opens with Leonard in like this space suit on an ostrich running on the ostrich, and then it cuts to him in an armored tank like DeLorean flying over one of those San Francisco like hills, and then it cuts to him doing ballet in a warehouse fighting ballet dancer. Then it cuts to his manservant.
There's a logical explanation why Leonard Parker found himself flying through the air.
And you don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. Like, you get through the whole movie, and there's no connection to these scenes. He's strapped to the gills with, like, every handheld weapon you can imagine, explosives. He's even got these rockets under his arms. that when he lifts his pits up, the rockets shoot out from his arm.
It got a 2.2 on IMDb and a 9% on Rotten Tomatoes.
All right. Well, this was week 8 of the This Week in Film podcast.
He's so excited.
Just wanted to go over last week's Tony's Third Degree question. What was your favorite older kid movie? We had a variety of responses.
Our most responses to date.
Jill says her favorite was Labyrinth and Legend.
Okay, but they're both pretty good.
Jackie says Beetlejuice and Teen Witch.
That's 2 movies as
and
well.
Jeff says Jaws.
Awesome.
Tony, what's your third degree for this week?
What's your favorite Bill Cosby movie?
Oh.
Do you have one? Just put Bill Cosby in parentheses. Maybe just answer what's your favorite movie.
Charlie, what's your book called?
Boy Zero.
All right.
If you search Boy Zero comic online, first thing to pop up.
Tony?
We're on Facebook, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Apple iTunes, Google Play, MySpace.
No.
You're not on the MySpace page? No. Twitter, thisweekinfilmpodcast.com. Oh, and YouTube.
Well, that about does it for week 8.
Hit the blood gulch.
Leave us. The song's been playing for a while now.
Hit it.
If you guys leave us a question or comment on any of our things, let us know you're out there, and we'll see you next week.
Especially you, Irishman.
Thank you. Cancel the grits.